guys, today I am going to give you a very brief run through of how to create an interconnected spreadsheet. I've already created a spreadsheet. I'll quickly talk you through it before I do anything else. I'll just let it load up. Slowly. Right, what you see before you is a spreadsheet that I have just put data into. I have not put any formulas or anything like that in. That's what I'm going to show you how to do. The reason I did it off camera is because this was a very long and tedious process. It took me about 20 minutes, and I'm sure that you wouldn't want to see me typing, creating random numbers and putting them in, because that would be incredibly dull. The idea behind this brief explanation is, imagine you are the owner of a business that sells DVDs. I've only done 3 months, but you can put in 12, 24, 36, however many you want to put in. I've only done 3 as a brief demonstration. Okay, so we've got DVDs sold in January, February and March. And each of these cells here, in each month, all of them are representative of the number of DVDs sold on each day in the month. Took me ages to work out how many days were in each month, and then to actually put them right and do the maths, how many squares and how many columns, and very boring. Okay, so what I'm going to show you how to do is how to total up all of the numbers in each month individually in this little cell here, and here for February and here for March, and then the overall total of the 3 months in this cell here. It is something that can sound quite complex, but it's actually incredibly simple to do. Okay, so we'll start very simply at the beginning. Okay, in the cell next to month total, we are going to put equals sum. Doesn't have to be in capitals, I just prefer to do it that way. Then open brackets, select the cell you wish to pick to start, which for me is F9. Then press and hold, drag to select all of the cells you want to have the math done on, and then control and select the final cell, which is your one out. If you were to select all these cells here and these here, these ones that the cursor is now going over, you would come up with an error because there is no value in any of the cells here. Okay, then simply close brackets and hit enter, and that's the monthly total. This tells you how many there are, how many DVDs have been sold by your shop in January. Do exactly the same for February, so that was equals sum, open brackets, select, this is F18 as you can see, column F 18, cell 18, just like reading map coordinates. So you select that, press and hold, drag to select all, close brackets and hit enter. And we sold 3008 in February. Exactly the same here, equals sum, open brackets, select the ones you want, control for the last one, close brackets, enter. Okay, so you have sold 4,133 in January, 3,008 in February and 2,060 in March. Okay, so now overall total. It is very similar to doing the others. It's the same equation, equals sum, open brackets, not equation, sorry, formula, equals sum, open brackets, and this time rather than selecting like that, all you do is you select there, control again, click the cell for February month total and January month total, close brackets and hit enter. That gives you the overall total of 9,201. Okay, I'm going to quickly do a bit more. If that's all you wanted to learn, close the video, leave a comment below and tell me what you thought. The next bit I'm going to show you how to do is a little bit more difficult. It's not hard, but it's more tricky than what we've just done. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it show that in each month whether you've hit good target, an okay target, or a bad target. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to select here, here, here. Okay, so you've got the 3 monthly totals highlighted. Next, go to Conditional Formatting, Icon Sets, New Rule, and this is what will throw you. Don't let it do so, it's very basic, it just looks complex. Down here at Format Style where it says 2 color scale, select the drop down box and go to Icon Sets. I like to use the little tick, exclamation mark and cross, just because I think it looks good. Right, here, this is something that can be confusing. Right, it says percent and percent here. If you were to type in, say, 110% and hit OK, it comes up with an error message. One or more of the specified values, it's not a valid percentage. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to put it on number and number. Both of the drop down menus you want to put on number. Okay, what this means here is icon is good when the value is greater than or equal to the value of, we'll say 4,000. So that's 4,000 units sold is a good target that you've hit. An okay target to hit, one that may need a bit of addressing, we'll say is 3,000. Greater than or equal to 3,000. A bad target will be from anything from 0 up to 3,000 units sold. Okay, so all we've got to do is hit OK, and here you see in January we hit a good target for 4,000 plus units sold. In February 3,000 units sold, puts a little exclamation mark and a cross in March. So you can do it to all of these here as well. You should just simply select what you think are good targets to hit. So we select all, just like we did with the monthly totals, except this time we click and drag. Go back to Conditional Formatting, New Rule, here again, Format Style, down to Icon Sets, select whichever one you want. I'm going to go with the 3 symbols circled again, and this time I think that a good target to hit each month, each day, would be around 130 units sold. An okay target to hit, I believe, would be 65 units sold, or greater than or equal to 65, or greater than or equal to 130. Make sure you change these to number, almost forgot, in the drop down menus, and hit OK, and that's gone wrong for some reason. Right, this is quite good actually, because it means that I can now show you how to fix something that's gone wrong. Okay, so we'll go to clear rules from selected cells, gets rid of them. Conditional Formatting, New Rule, again, because I seem to have made an error. Icon Sets, select my ones, number, greater when the value is greater than or equal to 130 units. 65. If this doesn't work, I'm not sure what's wrong with it. There you go, it's worked this time. I think it was just deciding it didn't want to work for me a minute ago. I think I did everything right. Okay, here you go. It's then now told me that everything's done. And now if you change it to say 34, it comes up with a cross, and also notice that it's changed the monthly total here and the overall total here. If I put it back to something similar to how it was, and it was a good green tick, so 143, let's say. Changes that back here. I'll do another quick demonstration of how to use the sum function in different ways. With the sum function you are able to add, multiply, divide, and that's it really. To add, you use the add button, so the sum of, you use the cell 55, rather K28, and H18, and close the brackets, and you don't need to put the plus sign in. Close brackets and hit enter, and it will tell you that it was 227. Now, when you're doing the multiply, up here in the formula bar, just change it to times. Delete the comma, hit enter, and that's the sum of the two cells K28 and H18 times by each other. Divide, backstroke, enter, and that 0.319767 is the answer. Okay guys, I hope I've been helpful. Let me know in the comment box below. If you have any problems, do let me know, and I will get back with a video response specifically aimed for you, to tell you what it is you've done wrong or where you may have been confused. Okay guys, thank you very much.